Hey guys, Gatekeeper here. I'm out here with Cisco, and we are trying to give you some different places to fly, because I know you're tired of seeing the same park. He's coming in for landing. There you go. All right, we're out here in Corona someplace. As you can see around us, got a lot of good obstacles. Fun place to fly. Is that good?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
So we're out here by ourselves. It's the best way to fly. Looking out for each other's back. This is the Imitation Apex build that I probably just reviewed for you guys. And yeah, flew good. Hey guys, Gatekeeper here with my latest build. I'm gonna call this one the Batman build. Most of it is an Amazon build, or parts from Amazon, except for the motors and the, of course, the Caddx Vista. But it's been one heck of a weekend trying to get this one together. Actually, it took me darn near a week because the components that I bought initially were just a bust for some reason. I typically fly my daily driver, which is the light catalyst frame here. That the components on it really were durable along the frame, and the Zeus S mount, not the mount, but the flight controller. Now what this is actually, this is the Nazgul 5, and I broke the frame initially, because here is the frame. I broke it initially, one of the arms is bent, and I just didn't like it, the fact that I barely hit a tree and the arm bent, so I just went with a different frame. Anyway, I used a Sussex F4 405 build that came with the Nazgul 5, and it's been great. This thing has handled like a dream, does freestyle great in my opinion, and yeah, really love this quad. So I wanted to build another 5-inch because Gatekeeper knows he needs 2 quads out in the field. And yes, I built the Batman frame off of it, build from it. And I went ahead because I like the success so much. I got the F7 flight controller, and I asked the gentleman at the store, I said, hey, have you guys had any issues with these F7 boards or setups, because I've been seeing mixed reviews on Amazon and other places. And he said, oh, no, the problem was the gyros, and they fixed that. Well, this is the F7 flight controller with dual gyros, and I had experienced that same exact issue. It could be a one-off because it happened to me, if anybody knows what the issue is. Anyway, you can turn off, these are the gyros, there's 2 of them. You can turn them on, both of them, or turn off one, or turn off number 2, and just fly, you know, with 1 gyro. I tried every single combination, and the sucker just drove me nuts. This bird, every time I just went up, not this one, I'm sorry, the Batman, every time I just hovered, it just spun out of control, flipped, didn't matter how I rotated it. I checked all the motor diagrams, everything, make sure everything was right. It just, I don't know, the F7 board did not work for me. So I went back and I got the F4 board, Sussex, and it's weird because take away the dampeners, it seemed like the F4 board was just constructed better all around, more beefier. The components just seemed, I don't know, I feel like I should have stuck with the F4 to begin with. But the problem was that I'd been messing with that other F7 board with the 60 amp ESC, and I blew out the ESC as well. So I just didn't have any luck with that stack whatsoever. So what you're looking at, again, back to the Batman build, I went and got the Zeus flight controller stack. So you're looking at the Zeus, it's a F722, and it is, yeah, F7 board, and it's 4-in-1 ESC is a 60 amp ESC. I slapped this in, plugged it in, boom, no problems whatsoever, and it just flies like a champ. So we took it to the park today. These are the Ray FPV props. I've been using his for the last week. Thank you, Ray. They're working great on my quads. This one I will use tomorrow. It looks too nice. I just like the way it looks, very aggressive. And the other ones do fly very aggressive too, so I like that. But anyway, what else do I have? Oh, so I got the ESC and the flight controller on Amazon. I think the ESC was like $60, and the flight controller right now is on sale. It said something like $34 with a $5 discount or something like that. So you can get this combo stack very cheap, still under $100, and it's a beast, you know. So I'm not really concerned about the weight on a 5-inch because it's a freestyle quad, and like Steel and everybody says, it's better to have it for freestyle. You want it to be a little heavier than a real light version of the 5-inch because you'll be floating all over the place. It's more, it's weird. I feel more locked in with a heavier quad, and I do not fly it with a GoPro because I do have the running the Cadex Vista in it. So I'm getting really good flight times in my opinion with those Avonic 1000 milliamp 6S packs, and you can also get that on Amazon too. I'll put all these non-affiliate links down below. So you know, on the frame is, if you guys recognize it, if you look at Mr. Steele's Apex 5-inch, this is a knockoff version that they have in Amazon. And like I said, this is a budget build, so it's not the real thing, but I tell you what, these 5.5 millimeter arms, this thing has taken a really good beating today. I was up in this new area, which I'll disclose later on. I'll show you the video. Maybe it could be rolling at the same time I'm flying it, showing this. But I did a power loop, and for some reason my Cadex Vista, the pixels just froze right in the middle of the power loop, and I was way over a high tree, so I had to be close to 100 feet. 6S, you just go. As soon as you do a punch out, you're gone. And it just pixelated. I didn't even get a warning, just flat pixels, and then boom, it just dropped to the ground. And there was nothing wrong with this quad aside from the GPS module coming off. Oh, and the motors, we'll get back to that frame. So this frame is, I believe, $42 on Amazon. I'll leave a non-affiliate link below for that as well. And what's cool is that it did come with a 1000 microfarad cap, and to me those are very important to have. I always switch to 1000s. If it's 540 or whatever, I just try to bump it up. Am using an older Cadex Vista. You're going to notice the pepper spot in the lens from my other quads because I did break that quad. Finally, the one quad that I told you is my old reliable 4-inch or 4S quad. Took it to the train again, and yeah, it broke. It just pixelated, locked up, and I hit the ground, hit the rock. So I transferred that Cadex Vista to this frame, this build. And on 6S, guys, like I said, it's just amazing how fast the 6S is and just how responsive a 6S quad is in comparison. I know there's a lot of situations where I should have crashed flying this drone, and on 6S it just got me out of trouble like nothing. And it really makes, in my opinion, it makes my 4S builds, my 4S quads, feel like 3S's now. It's crazy. It's crazy. You really, literally, in my opinion, become a better pilot using 6S setup because you have more control of the quad, believe it or not, and your turns are tight, and it's amazing. Just amazing. Again, in my opinion. Motors, guys, I will leave a link to that also. These are the flow motors, the newbie drone flow motors, and right now they still have them on sale for $100. So you really got to grab that deal, guys, because when I first got them, they were they were $82 for 4 of them that I bought, and then 2 weeks later this sale comes out, believe that. So I went ahead and just got the $100 deal and got all 8 of them. Always running with GPS now, guys. For me, in my opinion, it's just great to have. I like to know my coordinates. If I go too far, they'll show up on my DJI screen, and I can just go to that area and find my quad with those coordinates a lot long. You put them in your phone, you can find it. So very important to me to have it. Plus, I like seeing what the speed is when I'm flying these bad boys. And consistently with 6S, I'm getting over 100 miles an hour. It's not even a thing. It's easy to get over 100 miles an hour with 6S. But yeah, that's the build, guys. If you have any questions, comments, let me know in the links below or in the video description below. That's all I got for now, guys. Probably rolled some video for you already, and I will have another one later on with a new spot with me and a couple friends went hiking and discovered. So everybody have a great week. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Sky2Quaddy signing out.